Welcome to the podcast.
Yeah.
Hello, everybody. Thank you for joining us. I am Jason,
And I'm Steve.
and we are joined by Sammy.
Yay.
Hi.
How are we doing, Sammy?
Yeah, just about back on UK time now.
So you're just getting back from Disney World,
Yes, yeah.
and how long were you there?
I was in Orlando for 2 weeks and did Disney World for 5 days.
Nice.
I was a bit busy.
We'll get into the other stuff as well.
Yes.
But first, our little intro.
And witches, wherever you dwell, give us a hint by ringing the bell.
Winds in the east, mist coming in. Like something is brewing, about to begin.
This candle blessed us with a miracle.
Take it, Kronk. Feel the power.
Oh, I can feel it.
This station is now the ultimate power in the universe.
Pull the lever, Kronk.
There's no mystical energy field controls my destiny. It's all a lot of simple tricks and nonsense.
Well, I happen to be a wizard, a soothsayer, a prognosticator.
Some all-powerful genie. You probably can't even get us out of this cave.
Don't try to frighten us with your sorcerer's ways, Lord Vader.
Remain seated, please. Permanecer sentados, por favor.
I said little trailer, but or intro, but that's a long. It's pretty long, actually.
And thank you for watching.
Yeah. See ya.
That's it.
All right. Well, Sammy, why don't we start where we usually start with everybody? It's in your name there, magic.
Yeah.
When did you discover the magic of Disney?
Disney itself, when I was very young, we in London, in central London, there used to be a cinema that only played Disney films, and you could join the Mickey Mouse Club there. And my nan used to take me like once a month because we lived like in southeast London and this was in central London. And she used to take me there and we used to go to the Disney shop. So I was introduced to Disney at a very young age by like my nan. I didn't actually get to the parks till I was 39, I think it was. So, but Disney's been there like in my life since I was about 4 or 5 years old.
And what's the first park you went to?
First part was Disneyland Paris. I went there first. I went for my son's 6th birthday, and I think we went like on the thing of, oh well, it'd be like a one-off. We're just going to see, and then it's like 6 months later we were back. I've just been told it was 2010. There. Thanks for the support. Yeah, we went in the April for my son's 6th birthday. Then we went within 6 months. We were back, and I think at that stage we became annual pass holders at Disneyland Paris, and that's just carried on with Disneyland Paris. And a year after that, I think it was January 2011, I first got out to Walt Disney World. So yeah, which was courtesy of Sharon.
So, so yeah. So speaking of,
Yeah.
Sharon or Shaz is your other, well, your other half.
Yeah.
That's your other half, and then there's the other half.
Yeah, she's my Disney wife.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How did you guys meet?
Through my ex-husband.
Oh.
Yeah. Basically, oh wait. I got it. They'd been playing WoW together, like World of Warcraft together for a few years. Me and him got together and got told, oh, I've got a friend, and we play a thing, and her and her other half, and we'll go down and meet them. And then we met, and yeah, we just clicked straight away. Found out we both loved Disney, and then that was it. And over the years, we got rid of the partners, but sort of stayed together. So our relationship has outlived our.
Yeah.
So then you guys started your own channel, and how's that been going?
Better than I think either of us. Better than I think either of us ever expected.
Yeah.
Now there is a very funny story about that one.
Well, do tell. Because if you don't, she will.
Oh, I know. She will rat me out quite happily. My son, when he was younger, I mean, my youngest is now 20. And when he was about 11 or 12, we asked him what he wanted to be when he grew up. And he went, I want to be a YouTuber. Like I think most 11 or 12-year-olds do now. And Sharon kept going to him, that's not a proper job. And he's like, no, I'm going to be a YouTuber. And we're like, okay, if you become a successful YouTuber, that means that you've got to buy me and Sharon like DVC. We're like, we'll support you, but we want a Disney DVC out of it.
Yeah.
He's like, yeah, I'll do it. I'm like, okay. And over the years, obviously nothing's come of it. He's now a cook in a pub over here. So a couple of years ago, me and Sharon went, well, if you want something done, we're going to do it ourselves. And we created the YouTube channel. Sorry, jet lag is still messing. Yeah. So yeah, and we now actually end up. He did create a YouTube channel, but we've not really done anything with it. We actually have more subscribers than him now.
Let's see.
So you have a good niche.
What was that, Steve?
I said you have a good niche because not too many people that I've come across do Disneyland Paris and Walt Disney World. So you get the mix of both.
Yeah, like California gets added into the mix as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yep.
So yeah, and I think it's also us being our age and not traveling with a family as well, because I know a lot of them like family channels and they've got teenagers or young kids they travel with, whereas we're just like two women who are slightly mad. To enjoy themselves.
Slightly mad.
I can only speak for myself.
Yeah. We know the other one already.
So how many times have you guys been down to Disney World? Because you haven't made it to Disneyland yet.
No, we haven't made it to Disneyland yet. No. Disney World, I think I'm on 9 or 10. I think Sharon's 1 or 2 above me.
Above you?
Yeah. Wow. She's been twice, 2 more times than me, I think.
I thought it was the other way around because of your other activities.
No, this is the first time I've been over there with the other activity.
Oh, okay.
So I think we might actually be pretty even now. I think, because I know I've been out there twice now without her, and I think she might have been out 2 or 3 times without me. So we might be like quite even now.
All right. And those are the only 2 parks you've been to?
Disney parks.
Yeah, Disney World parks and then Paris.
Yeah. I mean, Paris, we've been so many times, it's scary.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
like us
last
in
year was
Disneyland.
like 3 or 4 on its own. I think it's 4 I did 2.
Yeah, what is
Yeah, I think it's 4 I did 2 conferences that you missed. Yeah, but I did obviously I've just done last trip and I did 2019 without her. So yeah, we could be evenish now.
So what is your favorite parks in Disney World?
Epcot.
And why?
I love Epcot. Food.
Food and wine.
You may be able to tell I enjoy food.
Yeah.
No,
Did you enjoy ice cream?
I love ice cream, but if Sharon's there, I have to eat it stealthily.
Oh yeah.
I can't see it melting. I either have to like turn my back and like hide it like that, or like try and eat it before it melts, which is okay. Sharon cake, yeah. I actually love ice cream and cake. I love cake. Epcot I just love. I love the education side of Epcot as well. When I was out there last week, I actually took one of the other girls along who'd never been to Walt Disney World at all. So it was really nice seeing it through someone like first time.
Yeah.
And we went to Epcot and we did Living with the Land, which everyone goes, oh.
Yeah. Slow boat ride.
Yeah. She found it fascinating, and she's like, it's so good that they take you to the greenhouses, and I learned so much. And and then I took her on Journey into Imagination, and she came off of that and went, what did I just watch? But I had to introduce her to cooking, and it was like
edutainment for the win.
So this is
Zach.
Disney Magic
Disney.
Zach.
Yeah.
Disney.
So when did you guys meet Zach?
I think it was only last year, I think. Or it's beginning of this year? I don't know. Beginning of this year, late last year. So not long. We met Zach through YouTube, I think, or Facebook, or one of the social medias. And he actually got me on first, poor man. I am known that I will be the one to rant about something. And he got one of my rants on Disney. Bless him. So I think he really didn't expect what he got out of me. I am the one to like voice my opinion on something. If I feel very strongly about something, it will come out.
Well, it's because of Zach and his Discord channel that we met you guys, and I reached out to you to get you onto our ride through.
Yeah.
Which we've now done.
We did many of them.
Yeah, we've done quite a few.
Yeah.
Yeah. Before Christmas last year,
November of last year.
It's flown past.
Yeah.
No, that's cool though, because like we all get along very well, and
yeah, we do.
These massive chats that we're in all the time. It's weird because like Steve and I have the chats with our Disneyland friends, Alex and Chris and all that. And then we have our chats with you guys, so
yeah, we're
constantly chatting with somebody who's in some kind of Disneyland vlog or whatever, or a Disney vlog, sorry. But it's just nice to meet up and meet new people that have the same ideals and likes and all that. So
very much, because I mean my partner's not interested in Disney World at all, or Disney at all. He calls unless it's pirates. And
we're sticking into the background of videos.
Yeah. So he only likes pirates.
Yeah. Star Wars or pirates.
Okay.
Yeah, unfortunately, where my house is so small, the door to the garden is in the back room, so he has to come
Go
through.
by, yeah.
If he wants to go to, like, the kitchen or the toilet or the living room. It's like just I've got nowhere I can hide.
Yeah. Well, your house is what, from 1800 something?
Yeah, it's about 1880, I think. It's Victorian, so yeah, it's very old.
Disney Magic, for sure. It's awesome that we all met. It is.
It is.
Yep.
So you guys are planning to come down to Disneyland next year?
Yes, twice.
Twice.
Maybe,
yeah.
Maybe 3 times.
Oh.
I found out something at about 3 days ago. What day are we on? Sunday. Friday. I found out something that hasn't yet been confirmed officially.
Oh.
But it may mean a 3rd trip to California.
Cool.
So I'm guessing that's the other activities.
That is the other activities. Yeah.
Do you want to talk about that?
The other activities.
Nothing dirty, right?
No, let's chat about it. How
did you get into that?
Women traveling together. I mean,
first explain what it is, and then tell us how you got into it.
Yeah.
Right. My other activity is I do beauty pageants in the UK. I got into them through a friend she and her young daughters did them. She's done them for like 17 years. So, and I was helping them do some fundraising for the charity aspect of beauty pageants. And I was asking questions because I used to be a dancer when I was younger, before I had to retire from dancing due to my health conditions. And I was asking her questions, and I sat and asked a lot of questions like, well, I'm too old. And she's like, no, they've got a classic category that is for women over 40 or 45. Okay. I said, yeah, but I'm hardly like the size of a beauty pageant queen that you'd think. No, she's like, no. They've also got categories for women who are in the US. It'd be a size 14 and above. Over here, it's a size 18 and above. And I was like, oh, okay. I said, but I've got tattoos, and she was like, no, it's fine. They're like, don't worry about them now. And I was like, So basically, you're saying there's no reason why I can't do them.
Yeah, it's almost like you're trying to talk yourself out of it.
Oh, I did. I tried for weeks, and she was like, no, there is no reason. So in January of 2020, I decided that I'd start taking part in pageants. And obviously in March 2020, like the whole world just closed. But the pageant community took them online. So there was some that was just like, you just submitted photos. Others, you did like videos of your pageant walk in your back garden and submitted them online. And then in July 2021, I actually got to walk on a stage for the first time. I won my first UK title in June of 2021, and I haven't really looked back since. And then last August, I won a UK title.
Nice.
That entitled me to go and compete in Orlando, like 2 weeks ago, for the international title. So yeah, cool. That's what I was doing in Orlando.
Yeah.
And you got a huge crown.
Yeah.
That's my UK crown. Yeah.
So what did you place in this last one?
I got 5th.
Oh, okay.
But yeah, I was happy with that.
Yeah.
Being my first international title, my first time at an American pageant.
Right.
It's true, everything's bigger like in America. Yeah. Our UK pageants, like our finals, last like 2-3 days. In America, it was a 5-day job. It was
wow.
Yeah, it was a lot bigger. I mean, there was 100 contestants from all over the world.
100.
Yeah. there was 100 over like the divisions. There was 100 over with it, in the thing, and they were from the Philippines, Vietnam, Australia, across the states of America, Alaska. They were from all over, and obviously the UK as well. So yeah. No, I was a dancer from a very young age.
Yeah, so I didn't know what age you got into it as well. So
yeah, only what 4? Yeah, 4. What year are we on? Yeah, 4 years ago. Yes.
Make woohoo noises, Jazz.
So we were watching online when you were doing that, and everybody.
Yeah. That woohoo noise is why Ben can't come to pageants. Yeah, he is better off at home watching the live stream, and then he can go away, and the woohoo noises won't drive him.
Right. So you're enjoying the pageants? Something you're going to continue to do?
Yes. Yeah, I hand over my UK title in 2 weeks' time, 3 weeks' time, end of this month. I think it's the 30th of this month. I hand over my UK title.
What does that mean? Hand over, meaning?
Because it's like a yearly competition.
Oh,
so this year I will re-crown. I get to crown the next year's
person.
So you don't get to keep that crown. That goes.
No, I do. They actually get given their own crown. So
that's good. Yeah.
I have it here.
Yes.
I was gonna say, I bet she probably has it around.
Yeah.
I have it here.
It actually fits, right?
You got to take it out now. Let's see it.
Yeah, you have to show it to us.
Do you want to see the crown?
Yeah.
My crown case got so battered on the journey over. Lost part of the zip. It's so battered now. But this crown has seen 2 Disney parks in the year, because I had photos taken in front of the castle at Disney World in it as well. So it went to Disneyland Paris. I think it was 2 weeks after I got crowned. It went to Disneyland Paris, and now like a month before I lose it, it went to Disney World. So yeah. So
are you going to bring that to California just to show off?
The new one. There are plans afoot. The new one will go to Disney World in November. So the new one will actually get 3 castles.
Oh.
Because
yeah.
it will be a Disneyland Paris trip.
Yeah.
Then Disney World, and then California. So it'll actually see 3. So, but yes. Oh, hang on. There's a hair bubble.
That's shiny. That's a real crown.
That is a real crown, yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah.
It's heavy.
It's not that heavy. It's just a bit awkward to wear.
Yeah.
Oops, wrong one. There we go. There we go. That's what I meant to put.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I don't know.
Zach will try it on.
It'll totally suit me.
Thing is, if you put it on, sort of thing like that, you can't then bend your head forwards or backwards, because if you flip your head backwards to take a drink, it falls off the back of your head.
Right.
So you have to clip it into your hair.
My headphones won't fit over that. So.
No, your headphones will hold it on.
Yeah.
I managed to get Mickey ears on with this.
Oh, nice.
Oh, wow. Did you ride Big Thunder with that on?
No. we basically took the photos in front of the castle, and then went and put the crown cases in the lockers.
Oh, yeah.
Let's say, did you get matching ears with the bow that sparkles? And
we bought one of the girls' mum, one of the girls who was competing, her mum bought us golden black ears. because the diamond colours are gold and black. So we had gold and black ears. So yes, because obviously that's my UK sash.
Oh wow, what does it say?
I always get a cough when I'm talking to you, so I don't know why. It's so contagious. That's why I've got a lot of water this time. Right. So diamond pageant.
Oh, diamond.
That is the UK system I'm with. That's when I won my title, 2023. And then it says Diamond, United Kingdom. And at the end, it says Classic.
Nice.
And that's my division. That's the over 45 ladies. Yeah. But then because we went out to compete in the international system, which is Regency, we got new sashes. So that's my Classic United Kingdom Regency International sash. So yeah. So I was like, I got to wear this for like a week.
Yeah. Now you have to put it in the wash right after wearing it for a week in Orlando.
It's got fake tan on it. Got makeup and fake tan. Problem being white. Yeah, it's got makeup and fake tan on it, so it does need a bit of a clean up before it goes hanging on the wall. So yeah. But yeah, so obviously 3 weeks time there will be a new journey starting, which I can't make out. But yeah.
Fun.
So Sammy, you have quite the collection behind you.
My mugs.
Yeah.
Did you happen to get any mugs while you were in Florida? Can't quite make that out.
Yeah. Wait, make her big. Okay, which one?
That one.
What is that?
Hang on. Oh no, you couldn't see it. It was behind my head. I was kindly saying
oh yeah. I wonder who's that's from.
Yeah, well,
Daddy said that one.
That will be coming a little later.
And I got sent 2 more, which was really nice of someone. But I didn't actually buy any myself this time.
What? You didn't buy any?
I was put on a mug ban.
Yeah.
But obviously bringing 3 home didn't count because I didn't buy them.
So I'll have you know that is the last mug for that. I don't know if I'll be making any more. And if I do, it'll probably be a different design. So that is the last official mug on that one.
It's a collector's item now.
I'm trying to work out. I can't move my chair. Yeah, it is behind there, sort of thing. It's the other side of that. That's my Star Wars celebration mug. That's what it is. But yes, no, I actually didn't buy any mugs this time. I saw a lot that I wanted, but with having to take everything out for the pageant and for a week at Disneyland Paris, it was Disneyland Paris with Walt Disney World.
Yeah.
My suitcase was bulging because I had to have like 5 pageant outfits.
Yeah,
right.
And then dresses for the daytime, and then my Disney clothes. So I ended coming back with 4 pieces of hand luggage. I sort of like smuggled them onto the plane so they didn't see me.
You should have seen Ben's face when she opened them.
It was like, great, more mugs.
Yeah.
So I
didn't buy them, so it doesn't count.
Yeah.
If people give them to me, it's fine.
But when you come down to Disneyland, I'm gonna guess you're gonna buy quite a few.
Yeah, I have taken photos of ones I saw in Disney World, because obviously the Stanley Cups are all the new thing at the moment.
Oh yeah.
Obviously I've got my plain one, so that's my plain Stanley one. That's actually like a Stanley dupe, so it's not a proper one. But I saw a pirate one in the pirate shop.
Mm.
That
I have two. Well, it's not a mug. I have a glass over here.
Yeah.
It's like a beer glass, but it's from
Yeah.
Pirates.
Yeah, I think Ben's got what do I do? Oh no, I bought Ben a can cozy. That was a pirate one. It says pirate poison on it. I bought him that back. Yeah, plus I had to bring Sharon stuff back. That parcel. That was yeah, that got like dispersed within like 3 cases and everything else.
Let's say most of that was his fault, not mine.
I know who to blame. But no, I mean, I bought. I went to the Disney outlets and bought a few little things. Got another fan because obviously I collect the big fans.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you met up with our friend Louis, right?
I did, yes.
Yeah,
it was lovely. Yeah, the only time we could actually manage to meet up was the Friday morning that I was coming home, Friday afternoon.
Okay.
But we sat and had a good chat for a couple of hours in the hotel lobby, and he got to meet some of the other pageant girls as well because everyone was milling around. And but yeah, it was lovely. Yeah, we had a really good chat, and looking forward to November to see him again. And he's actually going to arrange a park day with us.
Oh, fun! Yeah.
So, yeah, and we've sort of decided on Epcot because we're over there for Thanksgiving, the day after Thanksgiving, holiday of the Festival of the Holidays starts.
Oh, okay.
So, and we're going to go and do that the first day, and Louis said he's going to try and like meet up and come into the park with us for that day, and so then
you'll have to get together with Kenny too. Alpha Traveler.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I am going to do my best to save money so I can go with you guys in next November or whatever. But it's going to be hard since you guys
when we do the Halloween.
Yeah.
California. Yeah, that's next September. Yeah.
But it's going to be hard since you guys are going to come down 2 or 3 times. So
yeah. Obviously, we're in
May the 4th
for May the 4th. And then might be not confirmed yet, July, and then September for the double Halloween thing.
Yeah.
The East-West Coast Halloween. Yes. Louis was an absolute sweetheart, and me and Sharon can't thank him enough for this, but he's actually invited us to his house for Halloween.
Yeah.
For Halloween?
Halloween. Thanksgiving.
Thanksgiving, yeah.
You're gonna go trick or treat on his porch. Gonna hand you candy.
No, but he's invited us to his house with his family for Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So,
nice.
Yeah.
Somebody's up on it.
Oh, of course.
He's already talked to Kenny.
Of course she has.
She has the sources already done.
Yeah, Kenny's awesome as well.
Yeah.
So
see, and that's another thing. Again, the YouTube family is
it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it is absolutely amazing. The amount of like information we've got off everybody and the support we get, like from everyone is amazing. It's really good. Because the UK Disney community can be a bit secretive.
Yeah.
No one likes to share anything. There are a couple that we, Nick and Claire are lovely, and they've like supported us and shared stuff, and tips and things, and but a lot of it, and the fairy godmother Liz, who we've known for quite a few years now, and she predominantly does Disneyland Paris, and we met her through doing the Disneyland Paris races. So we've known.
Oh, cool.
I think we've known her since before she had her YouTube channel. So we've known her, and but it tends to be very like cliquey, the UK community.
That's
So
it's like our Disneyland. There's quite a few that just stick to their group.
Yeah, and but it's lovely, this little group that we've managed to form. It's
now we're going to be secretive and just us.
The the misfits. That's
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go.
Well, the weird ones, as Shad says.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, it's no, I mean it's lovely, and you know, I said we're all here because we love Disney and we love the Disney parks. So
Right.
I don't see why everyone wouldn't want to share that with everyone else. You know, it's there's no reason to be like school,
No.
you know, school antics. So.
No.
Yeah, that I think that was the reason why I like in high school I was like bouncing around between like all these other groups. I was the one person that just kind of fit in wherever.
Yeah,
I didn't have my own group. I just was the skaters or like the jocks.
I
and
think
then, yeah.
yeah. See, I think Jay and I were the same. We were the jockey nerds or the nerdy
Yeah,
jocks, one of the two.
So. You could just fit in wherever, and
yeah,
everybody accepted us, I guess. So
yeah, I at school I was like a smart kid, but with the but able to relate to everybody. So it was
yeah.
I was like the smart one getting the straight A's, but also friends with the nerds and
yeah.
So yeah, I sort of fit in with everybody, like wherever I went. I was quite good.
So you said you like Epcot because of the food,
and
the festivals and stuff. So what is your favorite festival that goes on there?
I've done the only one I haven't done so far is Flower and Garden, but over the years I've managed to do. Obviously, we did Festival of the Arts this year. I did Food and Wine 2019, and I did Festival of the Holidays back when I went out with James, so 10 years ago. I love them all for all different reasons. It's I mean, obviously the food at all of them is great. So let's get out of the way. The food is great with Festival of the Holidays I love just because I love Christmas. And being able to see the Christmas stories and the Christmas traditions in each country was really good.
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah, and the candlelight processional is breathtaking. That is, it sends shivers up your spine, goosebumps. It gives you the whole lot of feels, and so yeah, that one I love. Food and Wine I love just for the fact of it's food and wine. I mean, you know, what could possibly not to like? It's Food and Wine has got my favorite dish of all time. At any festival, it was a salted beef. It was salted beef with
mushrooms.
No, it's all right, David. Fine, there was no mushrooms.
All right, that's even better.
It was fine. It was salted beef with beer cheese sauce, cheese curds, and it was served over handmade chips, and that's your chips, not our crisps.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, yeah. That dish always stands out to me as one of the best ones.
So where's this one at?
That was Food and Wine.
Oh, the Food and Wine. Okay.
Yeah, that was at Food and Wine.
That sounds good.
Festival of the Arts, just the actual art and
I think that was probably my favorite to go to.
Yeah, it was really good. I mean, we didn't get to do half of the activities that were available to do. Even though we went 5 times in the 2 weeks we were there, because I kept coming back to Epcot. I was like, can we go to Epcot for dinner? So yeah, I mean, there is so much to actually take part in and do at Festival of the Arts compared to Food and Wine.
Right.
But Festival of the Holidays will always hold something special because I love Christmas, and that just gets it's just special.
It's like Disneyland. When you go to Disneyland during Christmas time, you just feel you feel different when you're there.
Yeah,
it's hard to explain. Yeah, you feel the magic.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, when so I always try and do, if I'm over there in November, so I've got my legs stuck in a bag under the table. I'm not doing yoga or anything. I'm just got my foot in the bag. Oh my god, this is so bad.
And of course, Shaz loves mushrooms. So.
She does. I love mushrooms. I do love mushrooms, I must admit. But yeah, that dish doesn't have any mushrooms, so you're okay. Yeah, if I'm in Disneyland or Disney World or over, like within that holiday season, I always try and do the Christmas party because the holiday parade just gets me right in the Christmas mood straight away. It's the marching soldiers.
Right.
That's what gets me. It's like the marching soldiers. That's it. It's Christmas. That's it. I'm done. I'm ready. It's Christmas. And Paris as well at Christmas. Yeah. Although they don't go as full out as Disney World, they are getting better. There is more coming too. It's like Thursday, I was in Magic Kingdom and they've started putting their Halloween stuff up because the first Halloween party was Friday night.
Oh, wow.
That's a little early, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, they started.
What the heck?
and it was sold out. Apparently, the whole of August is sold out for their Halloween parties.
I'm surprised they start in August. I thought it started in September.
No, Disney World starts in August, and apparently every party in August is sold out.
Wow!
So, their like start of the decorations is basically the limit that Disneyland Paris gets. Disneyland Paris doesn't really do Halloween. So
is that just like a European thing doesn't do Halloween, or is it just
the UK is now catching up with like America Halloween wise. You know, we're now getting the bigger stuff in the shops, and obviously people are bringing stuff back from the States if they're going to visit, and we have Costco. So over here, although not on the scale of America, we do have Costco. So yeah, it does. Just thank you. Bye. Sorry.
I hope you were actually talking to somebody, right?
There's a shadow in the window. So we are catching up with the States, whereas Europe, they don't really do Halloween like we do, or you do. So
yeah,
they're very much more low key.
It's a big thing over here now, and it seems like it gets bigger and bigger every year.
That's what's happening, obviously over here. And I think once, obviously, we've got the Universal Park getting ever closer to being approved, and they have said they will bring Halloween Horror Nights.
Yeah, they do all the monsters and everything. Universal.
Yeah, they can keep that. No. But Disneyland Paris doesn't do the Mickey's Not So Scary parties. They maybe have like one party on Halloween that is a ticketed event, and that's it. They don't do the run up to the Halloween. So just shame, because I would like to do, which is why obviously we've planned next September
to go down
to do the two Halloweens. Yeah.
Sharon's one day you'll have to do what?
Sharon's now begging for people to come to Halloween Horror Nights with her because I won't go.
One time you'll have to come and visit Disneyland during Christmas.
Yes. Oh, I'd love that. Yeah, definitely.
Because Small World, what they do with the Small World is amazing, with all the lights and everything.
Yeah,
the Disneyland Small World is outside. I don't know. Does Disneyland Paris have a Small World?
Yeah, we do. Yeah.
Oh, okay. And is it outside as well, or is it indoor? Okay. So it's more like Magic Kingdom.
Oh no, our Cubit is out. No, our Cubit is more like yours, because our Cubit is outside.
Okay.
Yeah, you don't go in the build. No, because obviously Orlando, you go into the building.
Yeah.
No, ours is outside.
So the whole thing the whole facade on the outside is all decorated in lights and stuff. And then at a certain time, I think it was like at 5:30, they have like a lighting ceremony where they turn the lights on and stuff. So
oh, lovely. It's
really
neat. I know it's like Orlando, you get Autopia gets a Christmas overlay.
They do? That's kind of weird.
They put up like light up like globes and trees and stuff.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah.
So you drive around or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, living with the land gets a Christmas overlay.
Yeah, I saw that, and that looked like, what is that? Looks like
Yeah.
someone just threw some ornaments over here and stuff. It's like, what's that? You could have done a little bit better.
Whereas in Paris, nothing gets a Christmas overlay. Nothing. We get Jack's skeleton turn up in as Santa Claus.
Oh yeah.
And Minnie will be in a special dress for Christmas, but we don't get the
music or the lights. And
oh no, we obviously, you know, we get the Christmas tree, we get the decoration.
Oh, okay.
We get the fake snow.
You get the real snow too.
Yes. We do get like real snow as well. Yeah. The first time we went at Christmas to Disneyland Paris, we actually went and it was snowing, real snow, to the point of we were following the snow plows. Snow plows. Why do this to me? I'm still.
I knew what you said. I knew what you meant.
This is why it's more entertaining because my brain's still not really here.
Snow. I like that snow.
We followed the snow plows up the French motorways. So,
that's good. Yeah.
Yeah. So there was a lot of real snow, and luckily we were staying in the Sequoia Lodge that time, which is based on like Canadian redwood lodges, and it has a big fire and everything.
Yeah. Nice. That's kind of like our Grand Californian.
Yes.
DCA.
Yeah. So it's like Wilderness Lodge in Orlando. It's that sort of feel.
Yeah. Well, it used to be.
So Zach's asking, so there's no overlay on the rides?
Not in Paris, no.
Yeah.
No. I mean, they do. They do a good job with some of the decorations, and the Christmas trees always looks good. But
yeah, it's nothing like Disneyland then.
Decorations around the park.
Yeah.
It's like for Halloween, the decorations are only in Disneyland Park, and they're concentrated on Main Street. Frontierland gets like the Encanto themed Halloween decorations, so it's all based on sugar skulls or candy skulls, whatever you want to call them. There's no Halloween stuff anywhere else in the park, and there's nothing in the studios.
Wow, not even those giant pumpkins like we get. And
that's
you guys
weird.
get a Christmas tree during Christmas?
Trying to think. It's been so long since I've been over at Christmas. I mean, obviously there is the main tree at the top of Main Street.
Oh, okay.
And they have the swags down Main Street.
Yeah.
The studios does, but again, it's very much like Hollywood studios. They're very thanks, Shaz. Yeah. Rain fog. But yeah, so the studios not so much.
Right.
But you do get Goofy there as Santa Claus.
Okay.
Yeah, they're very subdued compared to
Yeah, Christmas is a big thing, just like Halloween is a big thing over at Disneyland. So, and at DCA, because DCA has the party, the Oogie Boogie Bash and stuff like that. So,
yeah, I mean, I'm so looking forward to
and Cars Land is amazing during Halloween and Christmas. They do such a good job.
It's amazing even at night regularly.
Oh yeah.
I just want to see Cars Land lit up at night.
Yeah.
And
that happens at a certain time too. It all just
there's I forgot what they call that too. They just light it up. And the best.
It's going to be really good. It's like being able to see it, like both normal in May and then Halloween.
The best if it's raining and at night and there's nobody in Cars Land. That's the best.
Yeah.
Well, like
all the street looks wet.
It all reflects and everything.
That's one thing I'm obviously, apart from Galaxy's Edge on May the 4th, which I've been told I'm not allowed out of. Being told that day we are staying there and we are not moving. But yeah, I want to see Cars Land at night. That is one thing. That is yeah, that's the one thing I really, really want to see.
Yeah.
And it's gonna be nice to actually go to a park again where it's our first time seeing something.
Yeah.
I think it's. I said, having seen it, having experienced like Amy seeing Orlando,
right? But seeing the first time,
yeah, and she's in her like early 30s, and she said she'd gone to Disneyland Paris as a kid, but
she doesn't remember.
But her mum wouldn't do like long haul flights, so she said, you know, this is me living my childhood dream.
Yeah.
And I was
like, you know, I haven't been to Florida in 25 years, so we go into Disneyland, it's like gonna be like the first time again.
Yeah,
so this guy hasn't even been.
I've never been there, so I've only been to Disneyland and California Adventure, and the only thing I like at California Adventure is Cars Land. Everything else and soaring. Well, I don't even like soaring anymore because soaring over the world. Yeah.
I love the original Soaring.
Soaring over California is still the best one.
Yeah, I was so glad that when we went to Orlando in February that they had Soaring over.
Oh, that's right.
California. We had it for a little time in Orlando. It was so good.
it's
I
fun
kept trying to get on it. I had like one day in each park this time, and when we was in Epcot, I kept trying to get onto Soaring, and every time I was there, it kept breaking down.
No.
I'd get in the queue and it'd go like, and it was the same with
Tiana's
Nemo as well. Whenever I tried getting in the queue for that,
and were you able to get on Tiana's?
No.
Wait, should we do the boo-hoo?
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, the boo-hoo adventure.
I basically got into the park at about 1 minute to 1 p.m. And I literally logged on to get the virtual queue.
Yeah.
And Tiana's was full before 1 o'clock.
Yeah,
literally, as it turned 1, it was full. Yeah, I managed to get a Tron virtual queue at 1:40.
Well, that's good. That's probably way better than Tiana's anyways.
I actually didn't get to ride Tron either, but that's a different story.
Yeah.
But I got Guardians, so it was okay.
Yeah. That made up for everything, right? Yeah.
I was about to get into that. You're obviously fine with roller coasters. You don't get the sickness like Shaz.
No, I'm absolutely fine on any sort of roller coaster.
As long as you have the right support.
No,
you're not whipped around.
I'm just there. The only one I can't ride, the only one I found hurts my back, is Space Mountain at Walt Disney World. And I think it's just because it's so old and it's so rickety. And
I'll tell you right now, do not ride Matterhorn.
No, you see, I want to do Matterhorn just to say I've done it.
It's gonna hurt. It's better now because the seats are padded, but it's gonna hurt.
No,
I mean
I've heard from a lot of people.
Yeah, but it's not built right because it was the first steel tube coaster. It doesn't do this. It does this.
Yeah.
So it throws you around quite a bit.
Yeah. No, I will like. Her over there is saying that she can do stuff that doesn't go upside down.
Yeah, her over there is
over there.
saying, I can do stuff that doesn't go upside down.
Yeah. Now ask her how long it took me to convince her to get on Big Thunder. Yeah. 6 years. 6 years it took me to convince her to get onto Big Thunder Mountain. Now
so we could put her in the teacups, all right, and spin her around.
Yeah, they don't go upside down, so
it doesn't go upside down.
She's brave now.
Yeah, since she's done Guardians, she is now a total convert. But yeah, definitely. You know, even though it'll probably put me in pain, I just want to ride the Matterhorn just because.
Yeah,
I mean,
well, then you should ride it like last.
Oh yeah, it'll be like a last thing at night. So and
actually, riding at night is actually really cool. Because you'll see all the lights and stuff when you're riding through it.
It's like doing Big Thunder Mountain at night.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, Big Thunder at night is amazing.
Yeah, especially with you have the water right next to it too.
Yeah, and you get the water and.
Yeah, there's I mean, I was discussing this with Amy like on the plane, because she's like fascinated the fact I'm going to like California, and she's like, she goes, yeah, but you've done like, you know, Paris, and I said, yeah, but each park's got its own different vibe. I said, and plus the fact of I'm then going to walk on the streets that walked, you know, this is
and road,
it's like hallowed ground. It's,
it is. It's, and the thing I like too is, so growing up as a kid there, you know, you drive the freeway and you would see the Matterhorn, and you knew that's Disneyland. So that's like an iconic symbol for us growing up. It's seeing that Matterhorn. So when, like, if we go to Walt Disney World, you walk in, you turn to the right, and there's nothing there. There's no mountain. Where's the mountain?
Yeah, it's like with us, because Disneyland Paris is set out slightly different to Disney World. I have to remember which park I'm in, otherwise I send people in slightly different directions as to where they need to go. So yeah, it does. I have to like stand at the end of Main Street and go, right, which park am I in?
Well, the one thing you'll be super surprised about is how our castle is Shaz size, so it's not.
I know. Big. It's tiny. It's absolutely tiny. Yeah, I am prepared for how small it's going to be compared to obviously Orlando and then Paris.
But it is the original castle.
Exactly. You know,
and you can go inside of it. So
you can. The one at Paris, yeah. It's the one in Paris is beautiful.
You guys got the dragon. That's the cool part.
We have got the dragon. Yes, we do love our dragon. He's like protected at all costs. Is our dragon. But no, I'm so looking forward to California. Because that's the castle I really grew up seeing quite a lot. That on the start of like Disney films, the original ones you'd see like the California castle, and then it changed to Orlando's. But
I mean, because of Walt and his TV shows, and you know, that was the only park back then. So
so like the early Mickey Mouse Club and that, it was California. And so I'm really looking forward to that. But I just can't wait.
And
original Pirates. Big Thunder Mountain.
You get the right original Haunted Mansion.
Yes.
Our Galaxy's Edge is bigger.
Is it?
I think so. Than yours? Than Disneyland Paris?
We haven't got one.
You haven't got one?
Well, they're supposed to.
Mine. Yeah.
No, we.
And I think is ours bigger than Orlando's or the same?
I think they're about the same.
Okay.
Yeah, no, Paris. So you've definitely got a bigger Galaxy's Edge than Paris, because
we have New Orleans Square.
Yeah,
so that's really cool. It's a little streets and stuff, so that's really cool to see.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to being in the original park.
You get to see Walt's apartment with the little light on.
Like just like
yeah.
Just expect me and Sharon to be like blubbering messes for pretty much all of that.
Well, that's okay. We'll just get a stroller and then push you through the park.
That sounds good to me. I will not object to that.
I mean, there's actually a tour. You got to pay for it, but
the guided
tour through Walt's apartment. And
so it's like is it behind the Keys to the Kingdom tour that we?
Yeah, well, they call it a VIP.
There's multiple ones though.
There's multiple ones too.
Yeah. Orlando has multiple.
Was it been Walt walking in Walt's shoes or something like that? Is one
something? Yeah, I don't remember.
And then the other one's like the plants or the botany trees and stuff, and I guess
it's so I'm so looking forward. It's like it's just going to be super emotional and absolutely blubbering and
it's neat because like you were saying, how seeing someone that's never been to a park, and when Jay and I go there, it's we've been there so many times, so we don't really need to go on rides. But when we see someone that's never been there and you see their faces and I mean, looking at a map going, where are we?
I don't know where I am.
I'm not being pushed. I want to walk.
Nope.
The stroppy
You get a stroll.
now, and
the stroppy
you'd
2-year-old.
you'd be wearing your stupid Crocs and going, "Oh, I wish I could be pushed around now."
No, she can walk for miles in those Crocs. She's like, it's like I've come back
She's a
because
big girl now.
yeah. When I was out there on the Monday, when we were going into Animal Kingdom, we got off the bus at the Ticket and Transport Centre, and just as we pulled up, everybody's phone got a tornado alert come through.
Oh,
Oh yeah.
And we like looked at each other and went, "What do we do?"
Yeah.
I was going, "What do we do?" It's like, and we looked at the bus driver, and he just went, "Yeah, just carry on, it's fine."
Yeah. Anytime Kenny's filming it from his apartment, his condo window.
Yeah, so the rain was horrendous. So we went and hid in the the Polynesian resort. We went in there for initially it was just like try and get some warm coffee because we were a bit cold. We'd got drenched just walking from the Ticket and Transport Centre to the Poly, which is like about 5-minute walk.
Yeah.
We were soaked through. So I was like, to the point of I had my hoodie on and I was wringing out the sleeves.
It's like if you go on Splash.
Yeah. So we went into the Polynesian. We went to we ended up having like brunch at Captain Cook's, and then we got the bus over to Animal Kingdom. And again, it was just torrential rain on and off all day, and it wasn't just the normal 20-minute Orlando storms. This was
because that hurricane came through there when you were there.
Yeah, they were getting the outskirts of Storm Debbie.
Yeah,
came through, and we got home. Like we got back to the hotel Monday night, and we took our shoes and socks off, and our feet were white.
Yeah,
that they'd been that wet.
You mean whiter than normal?
Yeah.
Oh, Steve.
They were like, they look like something from a horror film.
You took off your socks, and they still like you wearing socks.
Yeah, it was horrendous, and because I've been walking around in wet socks and wet trainers all day, I've ended up with blisters on the balls of my feet.
Well, apparently we all need to follow suit here and wear some Crocs.
No, I'll wear gaiters, not Crocs.
Yeah, gaiters.
Yeah, I have done Crocs around the park. I must admit, I have done them around the park a few years ago. But yeah, I have to have special inner soles.
That's like me. I need support and everything. And
yeah, I've actually got inner soles that are molded to my feet. I go and get them made. So I have to have them, otherwise, because it corrects my ankle position, corrects my knees, and obviously everything's connected. So that's the reason why I can't wear Crocs, because I need my inner soles.
So we were sort of talking about coasters. What is your favorite like attraction, ride, or that you like from either park? I guess.
Coaster wise, it has to be Guardians. Nothing beats that at the moment.
Yeah,
that is it's an astounding ride.
Yeah, I want to go there just to ride that.
It is an amazing ride. It's worth the queuing. I think it was 7.5 hours in the virtual queue.
Wow. Oh wow.
Then an hour and 20 minutes in the physical queue.
Yeah.
To ride it. But it's worth every second of it. Guardians is my favorite one at the moment.
Yeah.
Obviously with what they've announced at D23.
Yeah.
There's one that I'm really excited for. So
well, what is that?
It's the new Monsters Inc.
The land
doors one.
Yeah.
Yeah, that I'm really excited for.
Yeah, people wanted that for a while though.
Yeah.
And apparently that's going to be the first inverted roller coaster for Disney.
Yeah.
Where you hang upside down.
Suspended one, yeah.
Or not upside down, but
it's the first
hanging from the track.
One. Yeah. And obviously we're getting Villains Land. Or Orlando's getting Villains Land.
Yeah.
You once that's done, just leave me in there all day.
If they do it right.
Yeah.
Even if they
If they do it at all.
as long as they give me villains, I don't care. It's, you know, as long as they give me villains, I will be quite happy. You can just leave me there like all day. It'll be like my Galaxy's Edge for Sharon. So
Yeah,
I will have Galaxy's Edge. I'll have Villains Land. I'll be quite happy. But yeah, no. D23. You know, there was a lot that had been mentioned as blue sky, like 2 years ago, that has now come to fruition. So yeah, and
which is good.
Which is good. Yeah, definitely, very, very good. I mean, I know there has been some rumbles on some of the social media that, oh, you know, there's nothing new. It's stuff that's been spoke about for years. And you're like, yeah, but when it was last spoke about, it was blue sky. You know, it was just them throwing ideas around. The fact it is now actually come to the fact of it is in development.
Yeah.
You know, they've already broken ground for Villains Land.
Yeah, that's what they say, but I mean, we don't know what that means. They said they began working on it, but I don't know if that means they actually started like
dug a hole yet.
Yeah, you know, they've like dug a hole somewhere and gone, yep, that's it. We've started.
That's where we're starting.
Yeah.
It's like an opening ceremony where they
like I was saying, it's like at least now there might be a little bit more to see on the Disneyland or Walt Disney World Railroad, because at least they better put something on the railroad there that you can really actually see the Villains Land.
Yeah, I mean it'll be pretty close to the edge, so
yeah.
I would imagine
and then with the new Cars Land coming behind Frontierland.
Yeah, actually, they would probably have to reroute the train.
Yeah,
because otherwise that train would go right in between, because it goes right on the edge of Big Thunder. So
yeah,
either they reroute the train or the train has a bridge or something like
a Disneyland.
Critter Bayou Country.
Yes, yeah.
Wait, what?
They're changing the name to Bayou Country, not Critter Country.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
You just saw Steve's brain processing that one, going,
yeah,
not like it. And it was like,
at least they're still calling it Hungry Bear. I was surprised they didn't change that name.
Just change the stupid thing. You know they want to just change everything. So
Critter Country works just fine. There's a bunch of critters.
So what's happening to Winnie the Pooh? That's not in the bayou.
Apparently it is.
He's a bear.
Yeah. This side is bears. This side,
I don't know.
He's a bear.
That whole thing is just. Anyway,
well, it's swampland.
This is not about that. This
swamp
is about
leads
Sam.
into the 100-acre woods.
Whatever.
Yeah, but it's better than what we're getting in Disneyland Paris. So
nothing.
No,
they're getting Lion
no,
King.
we're getting.
Oh yeah.
They're getting Splash,
which is
you're getting Lion King.
Yeah,
you're getting Mimosas or whatever his name is. What's his name? Mufasa. Yeah, you're getting Mufasa Splash Mountain. Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know how that's going. So that's basically just going to be unless they do heated water, it's just going to be like a simple ride. Because otherwise it's going to freeze over in the winter. So yeah, because in Disneyland Paris,
if it's running, then it should be okay.
They even turn off the water fountains in the winter because they freeze.
Yeah.
So the only ones available are in the arcades.
Yeah, I don't know what they would do.
No,
because you don't want to
do this.
First off, you're not going to want to ride it at that point because it's already freaking snowing and stuff and freezing. You're not going to want to get splashed by it.
No.
So yeah, that's interesting. Would they just not run it, or?
I don't know.
I can't imagine they would heat the water though.
You know what's going to happen? They're not going to build it. they show you pictures here. This is what we're thinking of doing, but because of the weather, we're not going to.
Everything they said is not blue sky.
They said it was all in development. I mean, that has been, Lion King Land wasn't a huge surprise. It's something that's been spoken about.
Yeah, a lot of the stuff they said,
that would actually be
stuff
cool,
in one way or another was already spoken about before.
Yeah, I mean, obviously we knew that they'd probably do a night show in the new Adventure World, whatever you want to call it. That the studios is becoming, that's being rebranded. So we knew they'd probably do like a lake show on the lake, because otherwise, why build a big lake?
I think the one thing most people didn't know about is the second ride coming to Adventures Campus.
Yeah, I think that was
even that technology has been shown as a patent, or not a patent, but as a installation or whatever coming to an attraction within DCA. Like somebody found the, what do you call it, the plans or whatever.
Yeah.
So even that wasn't too much of a surprise, but
no, I mean, I think the biggest surprise for Disneyland Paris was the fact that Frozen Land isn't opening next year. Because initially it was marketed as 2024 to coincide with the Paris Olympics.
Yeah.
Then it was like, yeah. Then obviously we all thought, well, okay, it was marketed for next year. But now obviously they're saying 2026. So to open with, so it seems like they're just going to do the whole construction around that bit at once.
Yeah, it seems kind of weird though, right? Like, just slow down this one, or just like get to a certain point and then try to get this one caught up and then work on both or something.
There's still so much to do for Frozen Land.
Yeah, but 2 more years.
Yeah.
Yeah. They've only just started building a castle, and they're not that quick. You know,
they're really behind if they wanted to get there for the Olympics.
Yeah, they are not that fast over there.
That's crazy.
They're all on strike.
Yeah, pretty much. French on strike.
It must be the same crew who built Tron over in Disney World.
Yeah. You know, and
took them like 5 years.
Yeah, and the Epcot renovations and that. It was. Oh, I did go into Communicore Hall when I was
and
out.
Walked right out. You're like, hey, I could sit here.
All right.
It's the most soulless building I've ever been
soulless.
in. It's like any work canteen building or college campus canteen. It's soulless. It's horrible. And the walls don't move. I checked. I did look. Because I was like, basically at the bottom of the walls, they've got like a very tall, about 5-inch metal, like stainless steel skirting.
Yeah.
So yeah, them walls don't move.
It's like what Zach said. That's the smoke break room.
Communicore Hall is soulless.
It's so that's the room you would avoid.
Yeah.
Right. What is your very first thing you have to do when you get into the park? Is it, let's say first thing to do, you can go to Epcot. Is it getting coffee or?
Yes.
It is coffee.
It's coffee
thing.
Yeah. Epcot is coffee, just to get the energy.
What about like Magic Kingdom?
Magic Kingdom is one of 3. It's either Pirates, Big Thunder Mountain, or Haunted Mansion.
Is your first thing you have to do when you get
They're
there?
the first ones, yeah. Apart from sit and gaze at the castle and go, oh, it's so lovely. And then go and so it's either Big Thunder Mountain, Haunted Mansion, or Pirates, depending on which one's got the lowest wait time. Right. And that's the same in Disneyland Paris as well.
Yeah,
that's always
your 3. Yeah,
they are the 3 that have to be done.
I'm gonna assume they're the same 3 when you come to Disneyland, California.
Yes, that will be the 3. Yeah, that is the 3 we have to do. Go away.
But which one are you looking? Is there one that you want looking forward over the most, or is it just you got to do those 3 no matter what?
For me, it'd be a toss up between Pirates and Haunted Mansion. Them 2, because they are the originals, and obviously I know that they are the ones that
started the whole thing.
The other ones, yeah. I think for me, Pirates maybe has the edge. Maybe
it's going to be interesting when you come, because when you come in May, you'll get the original mansion, and then when you come in October, you're going to get
you're going to get the
we
overlay.
Get the overlay, which I can't wait for because I love Nightmare Before Christmas. So, but I'm doing it I'm doing it in the right order to see the original and then
the Christmas Halloween overlay. And when you come, the new queue would be open and everything.
Yeah.
So it's going to be
Yeah,
really
it'll
nice.
be good. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just so looking forward to seeing like the originals of everything, you know, the ones we've all I'm gonna have to build like a little booth or something I can hide in.
Some green screen.
Sorry.
That's classic.
Yeah, madhouse. It's okay.
Yeah. What Zach was asking too about that moving floor.
Yeah,
that's
I was surprised that that guy Lenny Schmoot, I think that's his name,
I think
the guy
so,
who
yeah.
made it was
Right.
there at the booth, so you can like actually talk to him.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh, that's
like
cool.
I would have gone.
I would have
just
been there
that.
for
yeah,
exactly.
I would have been like, could we use it for this and this, and like
yeah.
you know,
Well,
that
and
would have
not
been cool.
only just that, I just want to talk to him from all his other inventions that
I know.
he
Yeah.
did. He's amazing.
You know, they've got all this technology that, and they've got the people now. Yeah, they've always had Imagineers, but I think
they just weren't given the right budgets and things.
Yeah,
to do
and they've been now
properly.
they've been given the budgets. They've been given the freedom again. Yeah,
Well, this is what we were talking about sort of last night when I was on the Leaving Today guys.
Mm.
You have the same Imagineers working on things in Tokyo and whatnot.
Yeah,
they just have the proper budgets and they make these awesome rides and they're doing it right. But they come over here and it's like you have nothing, you know, no money.
Yeah,
or
well,
whatever,
and then
so.
too, the other thing too over here, there's more red tape to go through.
There is, but you
and
can
Paris
still do
has
things,
even more than like the American parks.
but you could still do things correctly, and if you give it the right budget, and things will come out awesome. But you take shortcuts, and then you do things wrong, and then you end up with issues like Gianna's. Yeah. No, I mean it's not. I'm not saying anything bad about the ride, but it wasn't done correctly.
No.
It was done too fast. They had to get it out. Let's do it. We have to get.
Yeah, but if you followed suit for what it was and just rethemed it, you would have been fine. But you had to go and mess with things, and you did it the wrong way.
Yeah,
and your timing are off, and boats are hitting each other, and things aren't working.
And then the whole thing is, I just wish they would have stuck to the movie, because the movie was great. Yeah. You know, and
I still don't understand the
voodoo guy and
Dr. Facilier,
yeah, he's great in the movie. And
but at first they were saying
for a virtual queue.
At first they were saying she's this much older, and now they're saying it takes place right after the movie.
And
but then why does she look different still?
It's stupid.
Yeah. It makes no
sense. The whole thing is if they would have just stuck to, let's just make it from the movie done. Yeah. Instead of, let's make it 20 years in the future. She has her whatever.
But that's what I'm saying. Now they're saying it takes place right after the movie.
Yeah, see, which is
it doesn't make
any sense.
Things. I mean, Paris will always be playing catch up now, because they're having to replace and repair so much.
Right.
You know, I mean, our castle is now starting to fall down. We've got bits of the castle falling off. So that's got to have money spent on it. You know, some of the original rides that are there that are 35 years old and have been like touched once maybe in that 30 odd years are now going to have complete overhauls. So
I'm not going to go there.
No, what I was going to say is, I mean, not that ours is falling apart, but in a similar fashion, that's why our Tomorrowland hasn't been worked on. Is because what are we doing with it? Things are built on top of each other. You have to figure out what you want to do.
And I think the number one thing is it's going to cost so much money to destroy everything.
That's what I mean. Is so you have to figure out
the money
what gets destroyed and how to save one if you don't want to do that. And then kind of similar for your park is they're playing catch up, like he said, because now Disney's owner of it again.
Yeah.
And they have to decide well, where do we put the money in? And we can't really do new things because we have to fix everything.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. So, you know, we're having so much. I mean, they are moving at a very big rate of knots to, like, you know, replace or not replace, like repair and renovate.
Yeah.
But it's stuff that should have been done years ago. It should never have been left this long. And because of that, you know, we're going to be like 10 years behind everybody else.
And I mean, that's where Disneyland is. We got one new thing mentioned, and that's the Walt animatronic,
which is cool.
Yeah, it's cool.
No doubt about that.
But that's just like the number one reason that we are doing they wanted to do Disney Forward is have more space, and literally they didn't really mention anything for it. Although if you think about it, Coco Ride might be part of it, or maybe even Pandora, but they didn't say that specifically.
No, but they never really said where anything was going.
Right.
I mean, obviously we know where our Lion King land's going because that is part of the expansion.
Well, I mean, it shows it in the concept art. So
yeah. So
ours just shows
we knew where that was going. And it's like, okay, because when Villain's Land was first mentioned, like 2 years ago, it was meant to be part of the Beyond Big Thunder like expansion,
and it still could be.
Yeah, but
we don't know.
Yeah, and the or not Muppet, Monsters Inc. expansion to the studios. I thought they were going to put it over like the Muppet area, over that area. But apparently, it's going. They're getting rid of Docking Bay 7, which is the big Star Wars exhibition there. Apparently, that's going, and they're extending out from there.
And was that the animation?
That's the animation courtyard, yeah.
So but supposedly Star Tours and the Muppet thing is going, so they're going to put something there.
Yeah, see, Star Tours. I love Star Tours. They mustn't get.
Yeah, and theirs is like more themed. You know, they have the whole Ewok village kind of added.
Yeah, the Ewok village.
Like, that's awesome. Ours is just
outside it as well. So, yeah, it'd be tragic if they get rid of Star Tours.
Yeah,
so, I think they would have a fight on their hands from the fans if they try to get rid of Star Tours. Yeah, it's going to be bad enough losing like Launch Bay 7, not Docking Bay, Launch Bay, because that's it. It's an amazing thing to go through, and not many people know about it. So it's always really quiet. But it's got an immense exhibition of Star Wars props and costumes.
Yeah,
and everything else.
Yeah, we had the same thing, which they already closed and removed. And
yeah, and then that's also where they do the character meet and greets for Star Wars. So that's where you meet Chewbacca.
That was in our Innovations building.
Right. Yeah. So
America Sings.
So yeah, that's where I've heard they're putting it. I don't know whether that's legit or not, but that's where. I mean, I was hoping to hear about the Star Wars stuff for Disneyland Paris, but nothing. So is that still blue sky? You know, they've got the room to do it. It's been there, you know. It was all mapped out and we saw it, but obviously it wasn't mentioned, so it must still be blue sky. So I think at the moment they're just concentrating on studios, and it'll be another few years before we get anything new in the Disneyland park. I reckon it'll be. I mean, we're at 14 years already for a new ride, so it'll probably be another 6. They'll probably do it for like 20 years, which then makes it. I suppose once they've got the expansion open for the studios, it adds capacity to that park, which then means they can start adding to.
Yeah. So, Zach, I'm assuming you mean move Star Tours to Galaxy's Edge. And that's one thing I mentioned even for ours too, because there's room. You can drop 2 of those things in the back areas of Galaxy's Edge, and you'd be fine.
Yeah, I mean, there's plenty of room. It's not. I said I'd be really shocked if they close it down completely, especially as they keep adding to it. So it's always getting, they keep adding new scenes into it where they've made it multi-scene. And they just keep adding the new scenes in to tie up with whatever new Star Wars series is on Disney Plus now.
Yeah.
It's it is like an evergreen ride. They can just keep updating it and updating it and updating it.
Speaking of Smuggler's Run, gonna get that new scene, which when it first announced, there were supposed to be like 7 scenes or whatever, and we never got any of those. So like, were those like never really developed? And they were just all blue sky, or they just didn't work out or something? I don't know, but seems like we could have had more than one.
The Mandalorian, isn't it?
Yeah, but no money to do other stuff prior. I mean, we've been waiting for that stuff since it's been out,
Yeah.
Kind of weird how things.
2019 it came out. I think it's 2019 because I know I rode the one in Orlando in 2019, and I think it had just opened because Rise of the Resistance wasn't open when I was there in 2019. We missed it by about a month.
Rise came later, so
yeah.
I think wasn't Galaxy's Edge announced like in 2015 or something like that?
Yeah, but I think the actual area opened in like 2018, 2019.
Something like that, yeah.
I think, roughly. I know we'd gone over, and I think it'd been open less than a year. And Rise was ready to open, but because it had scenes from the film that was coming out in December of 2019, they had to wait to open Rise so they didn't spoil the film.
So speaking of all this, so that we have a game, Jace, you want to do the game or
yeah, well, let's do the sound.
Yeah. Okay.
You wanted to ask?
Okay. So, all right, Sam. So when you what is like a sound or music or something that totally reminds you of the park, or gets you in the feeling for the park, or
brings back a memory, or
like a memory or something? So for instance, like mine would, as I'm walking through Fantasyland, I'll hear the ending of like Small World music and the beginning of the Teacup music, Alice in Wonderland music. There's a mix, there's a blend of the music. So when I hear that, then I think of, that I'm in Disneyland and blah, blah, blah. So
yeah, I think for Walt Disney World, it's going to sound really daft. It's the announcement on the monorail in Spanish.
Oh, really? Then you're at Walt Disney.
Then I know where I am. Yeah. You can blindfold me, put me on put me in what looks like anything.
Yeah.
And how does that go?
I struggle with English, especially. But yeah, in Walt Disney World, it would be the Spanish monorail. It's about standing clear of the doors. On the monorail.
That's fine. And over in Paris?
In Paris, it would be It's a Small World clock.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Because ours has got really loud, it's almost like the alligator or the crocodile from Peter Pan. It's that loud. But yeah. Or Magic Kingdom, it would be the Dapper Dans.
Yeah.
They're just. So yeah, there's a few sounds that really make it that I'd know where I am.
Yeah.
But they're all random stuff.
Yeah. Well, like our friend Udi, his would be the launching of the boat from Pirates. That launch when you hear the wheels and then poof, kind of like pushes you out. Yeah.
Go down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's so many that you just know where you are, in the park compared to. I've got Sharon in Pandora, they've got like that special it's like the special music in Pandora. And I call it like the Bingly Bongly drums. And it's not Bingly Bongly drums, but it's like obviously that Zach's got it.
Oh, por favor, we got to put that on there.
Por favor.
Mantente alejado de la puertas.
Oh, okay.
So I apologize to anybody Spanish for ruining that for you. But it's the stand clear of the doors in Spanish. It's but yeah, there were so many distinct sounds that you could pinpoint areas of the park. But Paris, the one for me that stands out is the clock.
The clock from Small World. Yeah.
Or the animatronic pigeons outside the Hyperion Cafe. That's the other one. Because
what do they do? Do they make sounds and?
Yeah, they actually make pigeon like cooing.
Yeah.
Bird sounds. And you don't really get pigeons in Paris, so that's like noise, that pigeon noise.
Yeah.
For years, I was actually looking for the pigeons because I thought they were real. And then I found out that they were actually animatronic. Outside the Hyperion Cafe, they've got a big like airship, and it's got like the passenger bit underneath it, and then outside it's got all little baskets of supplies, and they've got a cage with animatronic pigeons in that make pigeon noise.
The one thing you'll hear over at Disneyland, if you go into the parking structure and you're walking towards the tram and stuff or security, you'll hear the bell or the whistle from the Mark Twain.
Oh wow!
You can hear that from I kept hearing the bell and that from the riverboat in Orlando when we were in the Haunted Mansion queue, because it runs right by. And it was like, we were talking all of a sudden, go, woo, woo. Like, that's how conversation finished, then. Yeah.
I thought you were going to say cats, because you hear cats sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of cats meowing.
Hasn't it got a lot like a feral cats?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, they feed them and they really take care of the mice in the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Except for 2 mice.
Yeah. They're too big.
Yeah. So we have the other game, which normally we spin wheels for.
Right.
Randomly pick something, but the way we did it with Shaz, because you guys haven't been to Disneyland or DCA, instead of spinning the wheels, we're just going to allow you to pick a ride, any park you've been to, whatever, or a restaurant.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to take it, you got to improve upon it in some way or fashion.
Okay.
Better food, better theming, or whatever.
Okay. Right. Okay. That's a hard one.
No pressure.
No, it's not. Thanks. Brain's not working. You throw that the first one at me. In Paris, I mean, I know we've got like the Cinderella's dine-in, but it's not inside the castle. So I would put that inside the castle. I'd move it into the castle. I'd bring back the breakfast at Be Our Guest restaurant in Orlando, in Magic Kingdom there, because the breakfast was the best thing ever in that restaurant, and it counted as counter service. It wasn't, well, that was a sit down, it counted as a quick service. So bring back breakfast to Be Our Guest, put the Cinderella dining inside the castle at Paris, and there is another one, and I can't think of it right now because it was one I said I wanted to do and I can't think what it was. That'll do for now. That.
I like the restaurant in the castle. That's actually a cool idea. Just like you could sleep in the castle, like it'd be kind of cool to have like a second story where you can eat and look over the park.
Yeah,
or something,
that'd be
you know?
cool.
Yeah, or in Magic Kingdom, obviously you can't walk through the castle because they use the stage a lot.
Yeah.
But if you go around the back and you go to the back of the castle, on the right hand side, you've got Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique that's inside the castle.
Yeah.
And then on the left hand side, you've got the entrance to Cinderella's Royal Table, which you go up the stairs and you dine inside the castle. They've got a second level.
Oh, do you?
The restaurant. Yeah.
Well, I've never been there, obviously.
Yeah, if you hit it at the right time at night, you can actually eat inside the castle while the fireworks are going off.
That's cool.
Yeah,
It's
that's
really cool. That is really, really cool. Yeah, I've done a couple of meals in there. I've done like dinner and breakfast.
I don't think I've ever seen people with like videos going up there. I haven't paid attention, I guess.
Well, we did videos, but I have got photos inside there, and it is gorgeous.
I'll have to go back and look.
Yeah, I think I did breakfast with a view. I know I've done dinner with the fireworks, and we did breakfast, and we had a window table, and we overlooked the carousel, and we were in there before the park opened, so we got to watch like everybody come into the park.
Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, everybody running and being happy.
Yeah, elbows out. You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd like that to be brought to Paris. Paris
to be brought to Anaheim.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But where would you put it in your tiny castle? I mean,
I'd take away whatever's in there.
You'd have to have like the East Wing and the West Wing, wouldn't you?
No, it's just a walkthrough that goes both sides, and
yeah, you walk in from one side, go up all the way to the top.
Just like you have your stained glass windows, we have a little story.
Yeah, I saw you got a little story of like Sleeping Beauty.
Yeah,
but I think ours is bigger.
Yeah, bigger.
Yeah, ours is a bit bigger. And we've got
and you have the dragon.
I would bring that to. Well, I would bring something like that to ours. I don't know. Yours is the only one that has something underneath it. So
yeah, I would just like Paris to catch up food wise with the like Disney.
Better churros.
Yeah.
Actually, our churros in Paris are better than the ones in Orlando, so I'm not arguing.
Oh, okay.
Our churros are better than Orlando's.
Well, ours are the best, so
yeah, I know. I can't wait to try the churros. I'd like a better selection of food at Paris. It's very, especially the kids' meals are the same at every restaurant you go to. There's no choice.
Oh, really? Huh.
Yeah. Every like quick service and every sit down, the kids' meals are the same. But yeah, better food, better selection, better quality, just better food in general. And you know, you'd think that Paris being home of like fine cuisine, that Disney's food would match that, and it doesn't at all.
But it has gotten a little better since Disney came back.
Yes, a little bit, not a lot.
So let me ask you this, and so with the food wise, is the Disney food, is it more European food or is it American food, or is it?
Well, we've got Casey's Corner, so we've got hot dogs.
Oh, so you have the hot dogs and stuff, yeah.
But instead of having, say, the choice of 8, we've got the choice of like 3. So we don't get like seasonal differences. We don't get any special hot dog days or anything like that. We've got choice.
But you have burgers and pizza.
Yeah, I mean, Hyperion Cafe is burgers. Lucky Nugget Saloon is burgers. We've got a Colonel Hayes, which is Mickey shaped pizza and like spaghetti bolognese. The Hakuna Matata restaurant used to be really good, but then they changed the menu and it's gone too weird. It's now like African curries and plantains and the Europeans don't do plantains at all. So that's now like pretty much empty.
Right. You need spreadable yeast, and then you're in. So.
You do. You need Marmite. Yep. If you have Marmite.
Marmite, right?
Marmite.
Marmite. No, Marmite.
I don't know why you always say it like that.
2 syllables. But yeah, no, the food needs to be a lot better and a lot more choice. And they missed the ball so much with theming. I mean, we got the Ratatouille. It's the restaurant that's outside of the Ratatouille ride, and the theming of the actual restaurant is amazing. It's like the booths are done so that you're in a plate rack, so you actually shrunk down to the size of a rat to eat in the restaurant.
Oh wow.
Oh yeah, I've seen a photo.
That's cool.
Yeah. So, but the actual menu is really bad, and people go in there for the theming.
Yeah.
Then leave disappointed because of the food.
The food's not good.
Yeah, I mean, especially at Casey's, like the hot dog. I mean, that's the easiest thing,
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be hard just to have different toppings and make different dogs? And
yeah, because like the hot dog, the Coke Corner in Disneyland, they have that macaroni hot dog and stuff.
And
yeah,
we have one-offs all the time.
Yeah.
So,
the one with the Fritos, the one that Jay got with the Fritos and stuff, that would look really good.
What are Fritos?
Oh, corn chips.
Oh, right. It's just that we've got Freddos over here, and Freddos are like chocolate. So,
yeah, no, not chocolate on hot dogs. No.
Okay, then that's all right then.
They're corn. Well, for you, crisps.
Yeah, corn crisps.
Corn crisps.
Yeah. But we've got even now, like they started doing like a summer food festival in the studios, and it was really it was a cheap way to eat because the food is really expensive in Paris compared to
here.
It's compared to in Orlando. I mean, for us, it's the same as eating in a theme park over here. Because you're a captive audience, they charge whatever they want. But I think we worked it out when we equated it. It was like an adult meal is about 20 euros. That's a quick service meal. An adult quick service meal is 20 euros. Wow. And then I think we done the conversion and everything else, and it was something like $23 or something like that for a quick service. And I know, so it's about $5 more than you would pay normally. But I mean, the big signature restaurant that we used to love going to, which is inside the Disneyland Hotel, and it's a buffet. It's nothing. It's not a signature sit down. It's a buffet. Okay, a high end buffet. If you wanted to call it that. And it was a character meal. And I think when we first did it, it was something like 60 euros. And we were like, okay, that's for what you get and the amount of time you were in there. But then the food kept going down. The time in there you were going down, and the price kept going up. And it's now at 100 euros per person.
Wow.
And it's like, no, we're not doing that anymore. It's all right. And the reports
buffet, and you got 5 minutes.
yeah.
Well, we've I know when we was in there, because we had James's birthday in there in whatever that was, 2010, and we were in there for 2.5 hours quite easily, and we weren't moved on. We weren't made to feel rushed. From the reports coming out of there now, it's like a 45-minute thing. And you're like, that is so much difference. And they're now trying to get, because they do it in sit-ins, and now they're trying to get 2 turnovers per sit-in, whereas before it was just 2 sit-ins and that was it. So they are trying to push people through more, which is a shame because it was a lovely experience when we did it.
Yeah.
Right.
And in the parks, there's only one character dining experience, and that's it. We haven't got the amount of character dining.
Yeah, we have a few where we have the breakfast with it depends. So if you're in the park in Disneyland, we have breakfast, character meet and greet breakfast, and then they have a luncheon thing. And then there's a dinner one, and then also in DCA there's also a character meet and greet dinner and stuff. So it doesn't matter which park you go into, they at least have something.
Yeah, see, our studios has no character dining at all. Magic Kingdom has, for breakfast, it's got the Plaza Gardens, which doesn't have Mickey or Minnie in. It's just random characters. Then there's nothing for lunch in the Plaza Gardens. It's just basic lunch buffet. Then in the evening, you get Mickey and Minnie and like some of the Fab Five. And then you've got the Cinderella restaurant, which has Cinderella and some other. It used to have Cinderella, Prince Charming, the Fairy Godmother, and then Susie and Perla, the two mice. Now it's just princess dining. So you get a few random princesses with like Cinderella. But that's it. We've got 2 character dining in Disneyland Park. And then you've got character dining in the Disneyland Hotel. But that's it. It's 4. There's four opportunities for character dining.
I mean, it's not bad, but yeah, just if they had better food, it'd be more worth it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, definitely. It's, you know, they're just missing a trick. You're just sat there going, if you make food better, people eat it, and people stay in the parks, because at the moment they're coming out of the parks into the Disney Village, because Disneyland Paris is set up like California, where the parks are next to each other, and then you've got the Disney Village. They like form a triangle in effect. So everyone's just coming out into the village to eat.
Yeah.
And trying to get food in there after, say, 6 o'clock at night is you cannot do it. Everything's closed.
That's weird.
Especially in the studios. Everything closes, you know, the earliest the park will close will be about 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah, they don't want anybody in there anymore eating.
No. But, you know, and
we're going to close. You can get out.
Yeah, it's like the park was open till 8.
Yeah.
And everything was closed for food by 6 o'clock. And you're like, but you expect me to sit and wait 2 hours for the fireworks with nowhere to get a food or drink or a snack. You couldn't even get popcorn or anything.
These people don't want to make money. I don't understand.
Oh, it does. It really feels like they're not interested.
They'd rather charge more for crappy dinner, and then you can't make money with snacks.
Yeah.
You probably make a lot more money with the snacks than just.
Oh, of course you would.
Yeah.
Popcorn.
You know, I mean,
popcorn is like the secret thing to do.
Yeah, and if they brought the popcorn buckets over, they'd make a fortune. But we don't get popcorn buckets. We are not allowed the popcorn buckets. So.
I bet that sometime Disney will bring them there because they like money.
So I've just been told, but we have a few. I mean, but they work from Paris. But yeah, so different, food wise and snack wise.
Yeah, it would change.
Yeah, I mean, they've only just got the turkey legs in Paris.
That's not a. I wouldn't like jump up and down for that.
But it's it's something.
It's a thing.
Disney treat, isn't it?
Yeah, there you go.
Chimichangas as well. Then you got something.
Yeah, those are good.
What's
if you get the chimichangas, those are good.
No, I ain't got them.
Yeah,
they're good. What did we just had? There's one of the quick service in Frontierland that just changed to like an Asian themed quick service. I didn't try because they do the spring rolls and they do like a noodle bowl, but they also do pineapple fritters, and they were really good.
Oh, that sounds good.
Yeah, I did try the pineapple fritters.
Yeah, it's good.
They were very nice. Yeah, fruit and cake blended together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, but yeah, it's just the food is so bad, and it has improved a bit, but it's got so much distance to go to catch up.
Yeah.
And I think variety is one of the things that's lacking especially in the kids' meals. They are the same wherever you go. So even if like the adults' meals are different, the kids' meals are the same right across the board.
Chicken nuggets.
Yeah, chicken nuggets, beef burgers.
Chicken nuggets, small cheeseburger, and mac and cheese.
Yeah.
We don't get mac and cheese.
Oh, really?
No.
That's like the standard.
That's a delicacy for them. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's why we look forward to coming over for mac and cheese. It's like, right, we have to have mac and cheese. It's one of the things it is one of them things that Americans do well. Is mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese.
Yeah.
All right. Is there anything else we forgot? Is there anything else you want to mention?
I don't think so.
I think we pretty much hit on everything.
Yeah.
We are almost at 2 hours, so.
Yeah, I've ranted about Disneyland Paris.
Yeah.
Thank you, Sammy, for coming on. And we both, Jason and I always say it's so glad that we all became friends, and you and Sharon and Zach, and it's so great that
it's like it's just so easy to talk to everybody, like we're old friends.
That's why we end up with Twitter.
Yeah. It's like we've known each other forever, pretty much.
Oh yeah, it doesn't feel like like less than a year. It's
yeah.
It's like, it was really weird, like seeing Louis as well, because obviously we met Louis later. Yeah. And to actually sit there face to face with him, we were both going, "This is so strange."
Oh, I haven't met him face to face.
I know. Yeah, you met him before we did.
I know.
I made.
I mean, it's so strange.
He had me make a sign for his uncle, I believe. And that was 5 years ago, maybe
5 years,
and just recently, within the last year, he started coming back on to our channels, and
then we love having him on too.
Yeah, and we started talking, and we were like, all right, we're going to bring those guys on and you guys on, and
we literally sat for like 2 hours putting the world to rights.
That's cool. That's cool.
But yeah, we do send it to both, because we were sat opposite each other as well, and we just went, it's so weird. Not like we're looking at each other like we're on a computer screen, but we're not on a computer screen.
Yeah. It's like you guys need to sit next to each other and just type to each other.
Yeah.
Or just, hi Steve, how's it going?
Yeah.
But no, it was lovely, like meeting Louis, and I was looking forward to seeing you both, like next year. So you'll be fed up of us by
then. Yeah, you got a half a year. We'll be all right.
Yeah. You can build up your tolerance. So.
Yeah, you'll have to prepare yourself for for us two coming over. Yeah, it's
well, for Shaz, it feels like it forever because she's got a really long list with Steve's name on it.
Yeah.
All these punches and.
I'll have to get you a T-shirt from Pirates that says, "Was it beatings will continue until morale improves."
Oh, there you go. That'd be cool.
We'll have to get you that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Steve will wear it proudly.
Yeah.
It's like just like this shirt.
Yes. No. that is a one of a kind right there.
Yeah.
Actually, Louis wants me to make one for him. So.
I need to make some shirts.
Yeah.
I have to make one for Louis that says Steamboat Steve. So. My old name.
Well, we should do an order, just a custom thing with custom graphics to Printful and whatever.
Yeah, that'd be fun. Yeah.
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 Okay.
Well, you, even though I am jet lagged and my brain is.
No,
you're fine. No, this has been fun. I've actually learned some things about you I didn't even know. So now Steve's got technical difficulties.
Yeah. Go see.
Starts messing with things.
I knocked the cable out of my neck and disconnected everything. So.
All right, but yeah, I think it's time to go.
Yes.
Thank you everybody for watching.
My dogs keep growling. I don't know why.
Thank you for staying up for us.
Oh, that's okay. I've been asleep most of the day. I was like, okay. I was like, got home yesterday about 11 o'clock. Sharon was here waiting for me because obviously she wanted a parcel. So she was there. So I got in, so I unpacked some of it and just went, there you go. It's all there in the bag, tied up. You can't see it. It's there. She stayed till about 5. Yeah, she stayed till about 5, had dinner. I think she stayed till 5. I had like about an hour's kip, had dinner. Managed to stay up to about 10. Went to sleep then, but then I was awake at 2. So I came downstairs and ended up watching like the D23. And then went back to sleep this morning. So yeah, my body clock's going to be all over the place for about a few days.
Yeah, that's right. That's pretty much my every day.
Yeah. And Sharon just doesn't sleep.
Yeah. Well, I mean, that's what I do.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm like, I probably have like 4 hours of sleep.
Jason and Sharon are on the same sleep schedule with going to sleep, waking up.
At the same time, too, like literally hours, like,
what are you doing
when she
awake?
wakes up, I'm like just waking up and.
But it's really weird because if we're in Paris or like if we're at a Disney park, she will sleep the sleep of the dead. Yeah. Even though she is wrapped up like an Eskimo into the aircon. But there's me like laid like with just a blanket over like the top of me, right? Top half going, I'm too hot.
Yeah, I get hot.
Yeah, and then there's her wrapped up like an Eskimo.
Like a burrito.
Jumper in February to sleep in because she's so cold. We are total opposites in that way. But...
Zach likes to sleep.
It'll get you. Another 15 years, it'll get you. You won't sleep then.
Yeah.
Well, all right. Again, thank you for coming on, and
thank you for having me.
Yeah.
It's
been awesome chatting. We're going to be doing another show recorded here, which will come out probably sometime next week. I don't have a release date yet, but whenever I edit it. So thank you everybody for joining us, and we'll see you on the next one.
Thank you.
See you real soon.